All right, it's day one of the COVID-19 diary for us, and today was the first day after Melanie was diagnosed with COVID-19. So we're in the house together trying to establish a quarantine and maintain the practices for trying to keep the rest of the household healthy. So wearing masks. If anyone else is in the room, Melanie is isolated in her room down the hall. We don't have any contact with her at all. So when I bring her food, I set it outside the door, or I put my hand inside the door and toss stuff onto the bed, but maintaining at least 6 feet of separation. Of course, wearing a mask and everything else. But the scariest thing, of course, is that COVID has come here, and not to hype it or anything like that, but it is scary to think that the world's number one killer is potentially in the building in some way, and that just makes all the protocols in some ways seem inadequate because we've been careful. We wear masks. We masks and go to stores. We're around people who are not, inside our bubble, and we don't have contact with people outside of our, immediate family. The people who live in the house or who live in our neighborhood, our family in our neighborhood. But we don't entertain guests. We don't go to other people's houses, and we're not going to restaurants. We're not doing any of that stuff. So it was a surprise when she came downstairs yesterday and said, I can't smell, I think it was the roast beef, which was permeating the house, that she was cooking. She couldn't taste anything. So, of course, that was halfway through the day. So earlier in the day, we had, spent some time laying in bed, talking, playing around, whatever. And we immediately had to go into, everybody's got to wear a mask. We have to get tested. She got tested today. Luna and I got tested tomorrow. But, we're trying to maintain a positive mindset, follow the protocols, go through the 14 days, recovery, get retested or whatever. But, there's still a part of my brain that says this disease can go south, for any of us, for her, for any of us, seemingly, at the drop of a hat, one day you're recovering or, dealing with it, and then the next day folks are going to the hospital, or worse. So, trying to keep some positive thoughts, and appreciate any positive thoughts you can send our way, because I know that this is hopefully, it's going to be stressful no matter what, but I'm praying that it's not as bad as it can be, and that we do everything we can, of course, to make Melanie comfortable and minimize the possibility of spreading either throughout the house or beyond the house. Not that anybody should be coming over, but there are still people at the moment who are leaving the house. I don't know that will continue tomorrow, but we'll see what happens with those tests when they come back tomorrow. But yep, COVID-19 has come to our house, so pray for us.